Hello rugby fans, I'm Dallen Stanford and welcome to an informative and entertaining episode of Raptors Weekly that will highlight the best Dallen Explained segments from 2018. That year, we examined a dangerous tip tackle, kicking ahead for possession, being awarded a mark, playing the number 9 too early, grounding the ball in goal, paying attention to the referee, and executing a self throw-in. Let's begin at Infinity Park in the Raptors opener versus Austin. A couple of Raptors got into trouble on Saturday for making dangerous tackles. First was lock Ben Landry. What Ben did wrong was that he lifted the ball carrier, tilted him horizontal, then drove him into the turf where shoulder and head made contact with the ground. No malicious intent by Landry, but it still had to be a red card. One of the basic tenets of rugby is that passing the ball forward is strictly forbidden, but there is a way to get behind the defences, and it involves kicking. Watch here as San Diego Fly tag leader uses a kick pass to get the ball across the field to his winger Ryan Mathias for the try.
What a perfect position. Plus they had the advantage. This is when you do it. Leader just weighed his options. What a beautifully weighted kick.
As long as the receiving player is behind the kicker when he kicks it, this is perfectly legal and very effective. Understanding when and where a player can claim a mark is an important part of the rugby learning experience. In order for the ref to award a mark, you have to catch the ball directly from an opponent's kick inside your own 22-meter line while simultaneously calling mark.
Morath in the 22, calls the mark. Be a free kick just inside the 22.
Once the mark is awarded by the referee, play restarts with a free kick by the player who called the mark and caught the ball.
Get his team back onside. Get his team out of danger, back into the Glendale half.
Claiming a mark is a great way to slow down the pace of the game and then relieve pressure by kicking downfield. Tackling the scrum off too early is expressly prohibited. In this match, the Raptors did it first and then the Legion. When the ball is in the ruck, you can't mess with the scrum off until the ball is clearly removed from the ruck. Two good calls by referee Adam Leal.
Yeah, I think Nick Boyers had a really strong game at scrum half for the San Diego Legion. And it was still in the ruck. Good call by referee again.
John Davies barely touched the ball before he got taken out.
Davies just hurdled the play and then gets knocked to the ground. This time, it's the opposite scrum off that gets hit without the ball.
This Dallen Explains featured a rarely seen call that showed how important it is for every player to know the laws of the game. Watch what the Houston player does after a Glendale kickoff that travelled into the in-goal.
As Archibald's kick goes into the try-zone area, it's 34 points to 19, dotted down, and we're going to go all the way back from where the ball was kicked.
Yeah, it's going to come back to a 22-meter. If it went another meter or so, it would have been on that dead ball line.
Watch again. All the Houston player had to do was touch the ball on the ground, but instead he picked it up and then dotted it down. The laws of the game state that from a kickoff, the ball must be grounded without delay when it goes into the in-goal, which is why this play resulted in a 22-meter dropout for Houston instead of a much more advantageous scrum at midfield. One of the best ways to avoid unnecessary penalties is to always listen carefully to the referee, something that the Seattle scrum-off didn't do during this Seawolves maul.
You decide as the maul comes in for Seattle.
Good initial defense, but there's some patience here by Seattle. If they can get it going, it's going to be hard.
Start using.
Listen again as the ref repeatedly tells Phil Mack to use the ball.
Needs to use it. Referee's warning. And he's going to bring it back. They ignored the cries of the referee. It is a turnover.
So when there's a maul, the referee, he says you get one chance for it to stop.
Stop twice.
And then he says, as soon as he says use it, it has to come out of the maul. And he said use it, and you can see Phil Mack.
The lesson here is that the referee has to be listened to if you want to avoid incurring unnecessary penalty. In the Raptors 2018 semi-final, Will McGee utilised a somewhat rare but highly effective technique to restart play after the ball went into touch.
This kick is out. A quick throw in there from Will McGee to himself. Dummy switch with Foster. He goes high.
Number 10.
The chase is there from McGee off Putty's leg. It's play on. Davies now.
As long as the ball travels 5 metres and doesn't go forward, this quick throw is perfectly legal by Will McGee. A quick self-throw-in is a great way to keep the game moving and put pressure on the opposition. Raptors rugby media from the recent past and almost present is continually available for you online by going to our Facebook and Instagram pages at Colorado Raptors Rugby, our Twitter feed at CO Raptors Rugby, and our YouTube channel at Colorado Raptors. Thanks for watching the 2018 Dallen Explains compilation on Raptors Weekly. We'll be back next time to continue expanding your rugby knowledge and increasing your enjoyment of the game.
Dallen tight, driving ball and over the line.
Gets the ball down. What a take, what a kick! Get out!